until the end. More than just but.
Thank God this movie isn't coming to theaters here. That means Romeo can't see it. What you in a rush for, huh, Romeo?
I'm going to see a Child's Play remake. I am so excited.
What? I thought the theater wasn't getting that movie.
Yeah, they're not, but you know what? I'm going to see it out of town, so it's okay.
Out of town?
Yeah, man, I was able to find a showing close enough to where I could go watch it.
If you like it, I swear to fucking God.
Give it a rest, Chucky. Give it a rest, okay? I gotta go see this movie. I'm wasting too much time talking to you. You're being all negative and crap. I gotta go. I'll see you later.
Okay, have fun.
Okay guys, about to watch Child's Play. We're like 20-30 minutes early, so we have to sit through these, but I will get back to you guys afterwards.
So, how was the movie?
It's... I gotta get my review done. I think you should wait for this.
What? I always stand in the background of your videos.
I know, but... You're not gonna like what I have to say.
Look, I'd rather just sit here and listen to your review to make sure you don't fuck up on me.
I don't care. I'm taking you.
Stop it. Stop it. Get your fucking hands off me. Stop. Put me down. I can stay here. I won't say anything.
Okay, guys. So I just got back from seeing the remake and... Okay. So I just got back from seeing the remake and my God. Honestly, I thought they were gonna screw this up, but they proved me wrong. Initially hearing about it, I wasn't too excited for this remake, but came around and I decided to give it a chance and I'm glad. It's just so crazy that a movie that I've been talking about for like a year or almost a year is finally out and I got to go see it in theaters. There's a chance that I wasn't going to be able to, but everything worked out and I was able to go see it in theaters. I was really upset because I thought I wasn't going to be able to go see it and I wouldn't be able to get this review out to you guys, but I managed to pull through and I was able to see it. So with that said, I'm going to tell you how exactly I feel about this remake. It's a great remake, but if you are too in love with the Chucky that we all know and love from the original franchise, then you might not like it, because I know that I love that Chucky, but if you go in expecting something like that, then you're not going to like it. But if you go in knowing that it isn't going to be too much like, the OG Chucky and pretty much it's going to be an original take, then you'll enjoy it. And that's what I did, and I enjoyed it. I understand why some people think that the remake is trash. I don't have anything against those people. If you don't like it, then that's okay. I don't have a problem with you. But personally, I like this remake. It was definitely way better than I thought, and I'm going to pretty much tell you guys why. Now I want to start off with the cinematography. I think the cinematography was great. They shot this very well, especially all the gore in the movie. This is like the goriest movie in the franchise. It's pretty goddamn gory. They added some emotion to this movie. Like, you kind of feel for Chucky. You kind of feel for the people who are, unfortunately getting knocked off by him. A few of the characters you will probably end up caring for and feeling bad about when they get killed. And then there's the characters that you don't care that die, and that's kind of a funny balance coming from a Chucky movie. Fucking helicopters. I don't know why the hell they're out so late. But one thing to note about Chucky himself is, yeah, he's played by Mark Hamill, and Mark Hamill does a good job at seeming innocent and pretty much kind of misunderstanding things that are happening around him, if that makes any sense. But the one thing to note about this Chucky is he can control different products through Caswin. I think what they did with the character is interesting, something that we haven't seen, but it's pretty interesting. Is it as good as the OG Chucky? Hell fucking no. The OG Chucky will always be better, and there's actually people who think that Buddy would win against like OG Chucky, but after watching the movie, I have to say that in my opinion, I think the original Chucky could kick Buddy's ass. I think Chucky's design is pretty good. At first, I was like, that's kind of weird. Kind of got used to it, honestly. I kind of got used to his look, and he looks pretty good, and I actually kind of want a Buddy doll now. Also, the way his mouth moves is a little weird at first, but then you'll get used to it after a while. Get used to the way the doll moves, all that wonderful stuff. There are actually a couple of shots where the doll actually looks creepy walking around. In the CGI, I thought it was going to be horrendous, but the CGI wasn't all that bad either. And there are jump scares, and I saw like some kind of review where someone was saying that all the jump scares weren't scary and all this other jazz. And when I saw the movie, a lot of the jump scares actually got me, which I wasn't expecting. And I'll be honest, some of the character development isn't all that bad either. And the group of kids, I thought they were going to fuck up for sure, but they actually didn't. I actually like some of the characters that Andy hangs around this movie. Mike Norris, I thought, was casted pretty well by Brian Tyree Henry. Brian as Mike Norris was really good, and I really liked his character overall. Karen, in my opinion, and this isn't even Aubrey Plaza's fault. I don't blame Aubrey Plaza for this, but in my opinion, I don't know, kind of wasn't a huge fan of Karen in this movie. Aubrey Plaza acted the role really well. It's just, she just doesn't have the same charm as Catherine Hicks, and by that I mean the writing for Catherine Hicks is a lot better than Aubrey Plaza for this remake. But the person that they got to play as Andy is actually pretty good. I actually like Gabriel Bateman as Andy Barkley. I think he nailed the role. And actually, let me just take a moment to say that all the people in this movie did amazing. Whether I liked their character or not, they acted these roles very well. And I will note that I actually may think that Gabriel Bateman as Andy Barkley is even better than Alex Vincent as Andy. So there are some aspects of this movie that I like more about than the original, but there's a lot of good things I like more about the original than the remake. I mean, yeah, Mark Hamill was a good choice, but he just can't beat Brad Dourif. But that doesn't mean you guys can't like this remake. That's what I like about it. And I also like the fact that it kind of starts off innocent, you know. It kind of starts off a little bit like cute, I guess you could say, and then it starts to get pretty fucking crazy. And I'm so glad that this isn't another Nightmare on Elm Street situation, because I was a bit worried that this would be another Nightmare on Elm Street, but it isn't, and I'm glad. One problem I would say though is that the movie feels kind of rushed a little bit. Like, it's just so much is happening. Like, it goes at a really fast pace. I'm not sure how I feel about it, because the original's more suspenseful, and the way the pacing is done in the original is perfect. But this movie, the pacing is just really rushed. But I do like how it gets to the point really quick, but I just think it's a bit rushed. In terms of the pacing, it feels really rushed. But, you know, overall, I can look at this movie and say that it's good. I loved it. Even though that's a bit different compared to the Chucky we grew up loving, I still appreciate it for what it is. And I'm just trying to look at it as its own thing, because it is its own thing, pretty much, in a sense. and we might be getting a sequel if this remake does good. So yeah, guys, do not watch this online, because I know some of you guys are going to try to watch it online. Either, you know, rent or buy it when it comes out on DVD and Blu-ray, or go see the movie in theaters to support it. If you really care about Chucky, go support the movie in theaters. It was a really amazing experience seeing this in theaters, and I gotta say that MGM did a great job at proving me wrong with this one. I thought that this was just a simple cash grab, but it really wasn't, and I'm glad to announce that.
I told you so, you retard.
Who the hell are you?
Well, can't you tell? I'm MGM.
Really? What are you doing in my house?
I've been watching you, Romeo. Waiting to see your fucking face when you see this remake. This fabulous remake that me, MGM, came up with. And after all the crap you talked, I'm glad I showed your ass.
Well, it really means a lot that you guys watch my videos. And good job on the movie. I'm actually very happy that you guys did such a good job. I thought you guys were gonna fuck it up, but I mean, I guess I learned my lesson to not judge things by how they look, but to watch it for myself. And I'm glad that I did, because it was actually a good movie, and I'm happy that you guys made it.
Yeah, no duh. Now if you'll excuse me, I got a sequel to plan. Fucking junkers.
That was weird, but let's get to the final verdict. My final verdict for the Child's Play remake is a 8.5 out of 10 with an Evercrypt seal of approval. It isn't perfect, in my opinion. It isn't up there with the original, but I could say that it's probably going to be in my top 3 when I re-rank the Chucky movies. It's a bit of a shame that where I live doesn't have the movie, that I had to go out of town to watch it. So, you know, shame on my theater for not having it, because if it was here, I'd probably go see it again. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review of the Child's Play remake. I added quite a bit in this review because I wanted it to be as special as possible, because this is Chucky after all. So I wanted it to be a bit special. I was going to plan a skit for today, but I just got way too busy to do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content, and definitely subscribe to become a slasher. All social media links and my merch are below. And don't forget, guys, to keep on slashing.
That son of a bitch.
I'm slaying these bitches, rolling with Tiffany. And after that, I'm breaking your bed in until it's rickety. Everybody's laughing and thinking that my abilities are limited. Diminutive size is hurting efficiency. But it isn't further from the truth. I hide in plain sight. Things I couldn't do if you and me were the same height.